To understand the skeleton or the skeletal structure of the spine, which is from the base of the skull all the way down to the pelvis, we need to look at its neutral position. This is broken down into three parts: the cervical spine by the neck, thoracic spine by the rib cage, or the lumbar spine by the lower back. Now, quite often people have a tendency to think of the back being a straight rod. This is inaccurate, as you see here. They've got three natural curves. And although the back is great and it moves in different ways and twists and turns and bends, in its most resilient, we want to think of it in its neutral position. So if we look at all of these muscles, they're here to support in a neutral position. So we need to think of our spine in its neutral state as being supported and strengthened by the surrounding muscles and ligaments. Okay, so we need to understand that although it's not a straight up and down tower, it's got that natural curve, we've got surrounding muscles and ligaments that attach at different points to help us. They also help in movement and motion. Okay, so understanding where your natural and neutral position of your spine is and what exercises require a neutral position to be the most injury resilient, okay, to protect you, to keep training, to keep being mobile and to keep being pain free, because technique always matters. So we need to remember that when you're looking at your neutral position of your spine, although everyone's slightly different, we all have a natural curve, unless you have scoliosis, for example. So we need to make sure that we're understanding our neutral position and that the back is not straight up and down. So trying to completely flatten the back is not the recommended way. So for example, if we're doing a plank or a push-up, we want to maintain the neutral position. Now you notice if you look at a plank and a push-up, in your natural position is neutral, right? If we extend and let our ribs flare up, our back can come into more of an excessive curve, which is not ideal, and chances are you're probably feeling it in your back. So learning where you can be injury resilient and you can create that neutral position is going to lead to you becoming pain-free, getting more out of your exercises, being stronger, and getting the most out of it. So remember, technique always matters.